Welcome back to the end of the game. We died.
Yep.
I'm kidding. By now you should know that when we say stuff like that, it isn't actually true.
Well, actually, no. If you made the wrong choices early in the game. I'm just kidding. There's nothing like that.
We have not reached, at this point, we have not reached that age of video games where choices matter.
Why does Kyrie still have the baby fat on her face?
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Well, I mean, like, I guess you could give props to the guy for not making, like, some over-sexualized character.
Billy Zane! Again!
This is my favorite introduction. Because his voice is so awesome.
He's so good.
And I will agree part of it is because they changed it and, oh, I have to say the original is better. But, no, he still does a good job.
He looks really awkward, though.
You're right. You just pay attention to his face. This part's awesome, though.
This was cool, though.
And I like it. They quickly go into the fact that Riku knew he made the wrong choice.
Yeah, it's not like he was being controlled the whole time. He just kind of succumbed to the darkness.
Yeah,
you know?
and then
the big theme.
The side effect took his body, but he's still fighting back. And technically, for the sake of the story, and this isn't like a spoiler, this is what they say later on, which is the spoiler. I mean, they say it like in the journal, is that technically Ansem's still using Riku's body right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why he has a body.
Yes. Yeah, no, that was... You kind of have to go out of your way and figure that out.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, we take control of a shadow to chase them down and kill them, and that'll be the end of the game. I'm just kidding.
That would be a funny change.
That would have been the best.
But no, you get to explore the shadow. I think this is a neat little adding to it.
This was...
To actually make this playable.
When I was little, this was like the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, I agree. Same for me. And I like how you have no HUD at all. Wait, no. Yeah, HUD. Heads-up display. Because there's this...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Usually world, you don't need it. You know how to jump.
Mm-hmm.
The interesting part is that you can activate those things, though.
Yeah, if you do... You know, if you fall off, obviously, you can't activate a whole bunch of things. That's not entirely true. If you fall down, and you have to use the elevator to get back up, we're trying to get back to the first room when we start the infiltration. But if you fall down, you can activate the elevator by just going up to the switch.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm going to show you right now.
And this is, I think, the fastest way. You could, like, walk through the little inside-y part, but I'm pretty sure this is the fastest way.
Yeah.
But it is funny, though, because the cutscene indicates you're supposed to come through a certain door.
Yes, and I believe I'm going to the right one. Otherwise, Donald's facing the complete opposite direction.
Which is funny.
I do like the Hollow Bastion theme. It does get several remixes, which is why I haven't been talking about it too much.
This scene's funny. It's like, we gotta get Sora. And then they're like, it doesn't matter. Okay.
No, she's talking about the other princesses.
Oh, really? I thought you were talking about Riku and Sora.
No.
Oh. Well, I guess
because they're still trapped in their like cryogenic chambers.
That was nice of them to at least do that.
And he's still not even facing the right way. Now, okay.
Oh
my god, this is so bad.
When he actually hits him.
Look at this shit.
Oh, he'd be dead right now. Hit him 3 times.
Why? No. Why is he talking to it?
Because
why would you do that? Fire! Thunder!
I don't know.
Oh
but you're
God.
right. I don't know why Sora does that. One thunder and he could be dead.
Donald, you mean?
I'll protect you.
I said, what did I say?
You said Sora.
Yeah, why? Well, Donald could just do one thing and he'd be dead. I'd be a little afraid if I was Sora.
Yeah, good job, Kyrie.
I know,
good job protecting him.
They're just getting eaten.
Oh yeah, and here's Miracle. Like a 15-second track, but it's pretty sweet.
His hands are draining.
Kyrie.
At least compared to her body.
They really are.
Sora.
So, whatever, they got Sora. They can't lose now.
Yep. This was so great. Look at that.
Go now.
Come with us.
No.
Told you before. I'm not leaving without.
I like how he does
now.
it.
This implies that when we leave, Beast is fending off like an army of Heartless.
Coming.
She could
Beast
be good.
is a badass.
He is pretty cool.
Let's get out of here.
They even actually make a point, even in the sequel, that he's like probably one of Sora's strongest companions.
It's because he is.
But it's like it never comes into the big picture. But it makes sense.
Yeah,
He
I would
doesn't-
hope it does in 3, but I really don't want to get into a 3
We'll see.
discussion just
No.
yet.
Yeah, let's wait till we reach like the ends of the. Because I don't know if it's the story, but if we want to get into big
Tell me
discussions,
what
we're gonna need the rest of the story. So tell him what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So the darkness is flowing out of that
How did-
keyhole.
I never liked cutscenes like that, where I know to save time, it implies that they explain what happened. But then they like repeat the last thing they said.
Maybe.
Why would they
No
do
one
that?
knows what will happen once
Because
it's
Naturally, you wouldn't talk like that.
Well, we
I
can't
know.
just stay here. We have to do something.
Weird
I
little
gotta
thing
find out.
there. One of the only few times you'll see
That's
3
right.
lines of
we
text.
have one more friend to worry
Alright, it was a
about.
big line.
Riku's key
He's got a friend
must
back
have been
there.
born of the captain's
Which is
richest
interesting that he still
hearts.
thinks that.
Just like
Because he
the
saw his
captain
body
saw.
disappear.
Of course,
Like I said, an
without
undeterrable
Riley's
heart.
It remained incomplete.
They're like talking about her like she's an object.
Once that
She's just right
keyblade
there.
was destroyed,
She's
the princess
currently she is an
should have been
object
free.
because she's in default face.
Don't
That's
worry,
right, that's all she is right now.
If
The
anyone
model
can
they
save
plopped
your
in right for
friend,
that.
You can.
Aw. But see, this is... Like, at what point is Sora supposed to be stronger than these guys? Well, what did she say? What did she say? What's so funny?
No, I was laughing at you pointing out like why they aren't helping, and like how is Sora stronger?
Well, because when they first fought, he said he went easy on him. And then you fight him in the Colosseum. So there is supposed to be a point when Sora's stronger than them, but when and why? And do they know that?
I don't know.
He's like half their age. And he's only been training for like 9 hours.
He's the protagonist. You gotta understand there's a formula to these things. Side characters cannot be stronger than the main. Period.
So maybe Sid is, though.
Yeah, Sid is secretly a Keyblade Master
I
too.
love the way he turns around.
That was so badly animated.
He just makes his one little... He shuffles his feet and then he just kind of spins.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Calm level. They definitely the best things to buy. System ups and the comms.
It's really the only thing you need to buy from this
That
guy.
is true, yeah. Unless you, like, early on want to get some good firepower, you're going to find it anyway. So...
Yeah, which I do show off a little similar strategy, but I'll wait till we actually get to that part.
Uh-oh, new Heartless.
Yep, since the Ultimate Keyhole, I guess, has been released, Heartless have officially buffed in like
Yep.
every single world, and you will get more experience than you could ever hope for, really.
Yep, this is pretty much the game making it so it's just each world is at least up to your level per se.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily necessary. I kind of feel like they could have just beefed up the Heartless like on their own instead of just adding in the new ones.
Yeah,
That still works.
yeah, because the Wyverns and the Wizards and the Defenders, they show up everywhere now.
Yeah, because they mix them in with the old Heartless, which have been strong. Have been made stronger, but still. But that's what they decided to do. And they do expect you to travel back to World, so I guess it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you enter this place from?
Over here?
But is it the door? Because it looked like the front was the door.
Well, the door's barred off.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does he have the alphabet in English? Shouldn't it be the Japanese alphabet?
Shouldn't it be like Zalig, whatever that language is?
Oh yeah, could be. I don't know. Well, who's he teaching the alphabet to? He teaches magic.
He's teaching the fairy godmother.
She really that
I don't know.
She does live in a pump. No, she does live in a carriage, or whatever that is.
It does. Yep, and here we go.
Whee. Dumbo. Oh.
And Mushu. Dumbo was Water Gleam.
Which apparently Dumbo's a pretty good summon. I never used him, but
He's pretty fun. I do make sure I show off all the summons at some point. I won't say when. I won't say why. I just do it. They did kind of work out, except for Dumbo. Dumbo and Musha I was just kind of showing off. There it is.
There's the final. And generally, you will get a good haul from these.
Yeah.
Like an Orchel come. You have stocked a Kyrie for that too?
Yes.
Oh.
Actually,
'Cause actually
I don't think so.
remember. But it's a hint.
It kind of implies it because the camera panned, or well,
Yeah, it looked
camera
like
switch.
an event happened.
You got Sonic Blade.
I know, I was gonna say, like, everything, it's just the little glowing thing.
At least it wasn't an ability.
Just give him Sonic Blade. You know, I'm trying to think, like, every character does have big shoes, but Sora does have huge feet.
Clown shoes, and yeah.
But are those the size of his feet?
Grandma's story, right?
I don't
think
know.
so. I don't think so. He has
Sora, wiggle your toes.
We were together.
because he has small. I guess he has
You know
smaller
what's
feet
funny?
or
I looked
smaller
everywhere
shoes.
for you, but you were with me all along.
No.
This is so cliche.
Finally, we're
But they have
together,
to be.
Kyrie.
I know, but there's.
Now,
When have they not
it's time
used
to
"You
get
were
real.
with me all along"? When have they not used that?
But she literally was.
It'll ever be the same again.
I guess
between
so.
us? Riku's lost his.
I did like this cutscene because Kyrie's kind of questioning.
Yeah, you're right.
Riku
Will
was
everything
kind
be
of
the
a.
same?
He's
Yeah.
kind of a prick. Do you think we can be friends again?
Lost in the darkness.
Well, he's right. It's a true concern.
I couldn't
But Sora
find
doesn't
my way.
have.
As I stumbled through the
No.
dark,
For some reason, that's not his real concern.
my friends,
For some weird reason. For better or for
the
worse.
darkness almost swallowed me.
But I guess
But then
that's
I
just
heard a
his.
voice.
He
Your
opened his
voice.
eyes.
You brought me back.
Those
That's a-
default eyes.
I didn't
This-
want to just.
Yeah, this scene is kind of lame because it is all done with the
Oh my
default.
god.
Aside
And I
from-
think this was the big point where I realized,
Hearts connect.
oh my god, their faces are different.
From our
Oh yeah, I
hearts
remember that
through the
because
darkness.
this is like one of
I
the
saw
glaring
that.
scenes where one
I think that's what saved
or
me.
one party's doing it like that, and then randomly he
matter
just gets
how
his
deep
normal
the
face back.
darkness.
Mm-hmm.
A light shines within.
And it's so apparent with Sora because you see him
I
with
guess it's
default
more
face
than
so
just a
much.
fairy tale.
And I apologize if we talk about it a lot. It's just so bad.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
can't
look at
kill
that.
and it's upsetting because this
because
just
it's way too dangerous.
this looks so, like honestly every time I look at the game and the animations, this game looks
We
really
made it
good.
this far by
Why is the
sticking
camera
together.
there?
You
Why do
made
they
it
have to
all
pan
along.
it like that?
Kyrie,
She said an important line there.
even
sort
if
of.
we're apart, we're not alone anymore.
No way those are 12-year-old boobs.
She's not 12
I
though.
can't help.
How old is she?
14.
Kind of be in my way.
I've always wondered they look. Never mind. I'm not saying anything. It's creepy.
No, what do you want to say?
I think they look. I feel like they look different than they did in the original, which would make sense if they use a different model.
It's my lucky charm.
Oh yeah, because you were telling me that they had to kind of redo
Yeah.
things.
Don't worry, I will.
So I was always wondered if they adjusted it, but I don't know.
Promise.
I guess I never paid that much attention.
And this is the golden promise for the entire freaking series.
It is. You're right.
Don't ever forget.
It's kind of like
Wherever you
bringing
go,
Sasuke back.
I'm always with you.
It is.
Sort of.
It is pretty cool though. And it
But
just
see-
happens to be the strongest keychain ever.
It is pretty good, both with its magic and.
Like, what constitutes a stronger Keyblade keychain?
Like, what makes it stronger?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is the second of the added cutscenes.
And this is really helpful to
Yeah.
understand what happens at the end of the game.
It's really dark too. Like, not just you know, haha, dark Kingdom Hearts. No, Riku's dead.
Yeah. And yeah, he's pretty much. That's what happened. This is his heart. This isn't like his body.
Yeah. Well, I would say it's pretty much the equivalent of death for the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Yeah.
And this is limbo.
It's like going into the Shadow Realm. from
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. He's been sent to the Shadow Realm. Japanese translation. He died.
Yep. Pretty much.
Who could be talking right now?
Someone's contacting him for some reason, talking about another Keyblade
Oh yeah. Who knows?
from this world, the Keyblade of Darkness.
In this place of darkness. See, yeah, this is good exposition because they don't explain this at all in the original.
Yeah.
We do meet up with Riku near the end of the game, but something weird happens and it doesn't make sense until you see this.
I almost thought you were gonna take over as Riku for like a few minutes
That'd be awesome.
to travel down that path.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I won't say I don't wish for a Riku game. They've already given him enough spotlight.
Yeah. No, I would say the most recent game,
That was
besides
pretty
this.
much his game. Yeah.
He does, because he's God.
He was pretty awesome. And I kind of like how he isn't just...
This was strange. Look at this close up. Then it just...
Oh, it just stops at... Well,
It's so awkward.
that's what he remembers. So we're running.
Just a goofy face look on his face.
Oh, he made his resolve. Or
He
whatever.
did. Riku is back on the side of good.
Well,
It's a little late because he's...
not literally. He's literally on the side of evil right now.
Ah. I see what you mean.
Ah. Wordplay. And Tom and Goofy left, and now they're back.
Yeah. They were like hiding in the corner, like giggling.
That they're stupid. Yeah,
Like, haha. Sora likes her.
You know what'd be awesome?
Hmm.
Is if the swimming was Donald in like the duck position. That would be awesome.
Oh my god.
Because Goofy does the doggy paddle, sort of. I guess
does.
Sora does the doggy paddle kind of as well. Are you gonna do it?
Oh god, I really don't want to.
But do you?
This is the sniper. Wild.
One of the new Heartless, as you can
Yeah.
tell by the fact that there's only one of them in this huge area.
I'm kind of at this point I'm kind of debating what to do, and I'm gonna save that for a later part where I explore some of the other trinities and take on a lot of the other bonus Heartless in the game. Others I decided to leave in because they weren't too out of the way, but now that we've collected that navigation piece, we can get Sid to help install it, and it'll find an alternate route to Hollow Bastion, because I guess the big thing is the Gummy Heartless forces have really ramped up, and we can't just go the same route for some reason. So we gotta bypass it via a portal, and we will use that portal next time. So join us in pretty much the final two parts of Hollow Bastion.